Hello students. Today we are going to solve Staff Selection Commission Stenographer exam paper, grade C and D, 17th November 2022, shift 3 paper. Shift 3 paper. A very best of luck to you all. Before we start, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Let's begin with question number 1. Which of the following interchange of signs would make the given equation correct? That means if we interchange the following signs according to option A, B, C, and D, right? So which option makes the given equation correct? Which option balances the given equation, right? For that, let us consider option A, right? Interchange division and addition signs, right? So the given equation becomes 13 plus 26 becomes divided by 26, right? 13 divided by 26, going further, into 2 minus 5 divided by 4 becomes plus 4, should be equal to 6. Let me check whether left hand side is equal to right hand side or not, right? So for that, we are using BODMAS rule. Let us remove the bracket part. B stands for bracket, right? There is no bracket to remove. Next comes off part. There is no off part like percentage or square root or cube root, right? Such parts are not there. So let's go for division. D stands for division, right? So here we have 13 divided by 2. We'll leave as it is, right? Next comes into 2. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Minus 5 plus 4 should be equal to 6. Right? So according to BODMAS rule, after division multiplication comes, that part has got over. Next comes addition. So we'll add 13 and 4, you'll get 17, right? Minus 5 is not equal to 6. So LHS is not equal to RHS. Therefore, if we interchange division and addition signs, right? So the given equation doesn't become correct, right? So next one. Let us interchange plus and minus, right? Given equation becomes 13 minus 26 into 2 plus 5. Minus 5 becomes plus 5 divided by 4 is equal to, it should be equal to 6. So here again according to BODMAS rule, so let's begin with the division. 5 by 4, right? So 13 minus 26 into 2 plus 5 by 4. We'll leave as it is, this 5 by 4. Next comes multiplication. So 13 minus 26 into 2 is 52 plus 5 by 4 is equal to, should be equal to 6. Right? Next we have addition. So here 13 plus 5 by 4, where 4 is LCM. So 52 plus 5. And at last we have 52 minus 52 is equal to 6. Since we get 52 plus 5, 57 by 4 minus 52, right? It is not equal to 6 because 57 by 4 you will get a fraction, right? So fraction minus 52 cannot be equal to 6. Therefore, so option B doesn't balance the given equation. Next comes option C. So we'll go for option C. So interchange into and minus, right? So given equation becomes 13 plus 26 into 2 becomes minus 2, minus 5 becomes into 5 divided by 4, right? Should be equal to 6. We'll check whether it is equal to 6 or not. Again, by BODMAS rule, let us go for division. So 13 plus 26 minus 2 into 5 by 4. So 2 into 2 is 2. So we have completed multiplication part also. Let's go for addition, right? So we have 13 plus 26, which is 39 minus 5 by 2. 39, yes, 39 minus 5 by 2. Since 2 is LCM here, 39 into 2 is 78 minus 5, which is 73 by 2, which is not equal to 6. So option C doesn't balance the equation, right? Next comes option D. So interchange into and division signs. Given equation becomes 13 plus 26 into 2 becomes divided by 2 minus 5 divided by 4 becomes into 4 should be equal to 6. By Bodmas rule, go for division. So 13 plus 26 by 2 is 13, right? So minus, simultaneously you can go for multiplication. So it becomes 5 into 4 is 20, right? Therefore, 13 plus 13 is 26 minus 20 is equal to 6. So which is nothing but right hand side of the given equation, right? Therefore, option D balances the given equation, right? So if we interchange into and division signs, the given equation becomes perfect, correct, right? Option D is the right answer. Question number 2. If plus means division, minus means addition, into means minus, division means into, then what will come in place of the given equation, right? So 6 divided by 4. So it becomes, given equation becomes 6 into 4. Division means into, right? So 6 divided by 4 becomes 6 into 4 into 10. Into means minus. So it becomes minus 10 plus 2. Plus means divided by 2, right? Minus 3. Minus means plus, right? Plus 3 is equal to, so as we have discussed in the previous question, so here also we are following Bodmas rule to solve this expression or to find the value of the mathematical expression, right? So let us start with the division. Since there is no bracket and off part, right, to solve, so we will start with division. So given equation or the given expression becomes 6 into 4 minus 10 by 5, sorry, 10 by 2 is 5 plus 3. Right, next comes multiplication. 6 into 4, 24 minus 5 plus 3. Next comes addition, right, according to the rule. So 24 plus 3, 27 minus 5 is 22. Hence option B. Question number 3. Arrange the following in a logical and meaningful order. So India, Karnataka, Asia, South India and Belgaum are given. So here geographic hierarchy from larger to smaller we have to arrange, right? So geographic hierarchy from larger to smaller, right? So when it is arranged in this way, first comes Asia, right? So which is the third one in the given question. So Asia means the largest geographic entity here. So it's a continent, right? Continent, largest geographic entity. So next comes India, right? So first one, India. So country within the continent, right? So country within the continent Asia. So next comes South India. So a region within the country of India, right? It's a region within the country. Region within the country, right? So after South India, so we have to consider Karnataka. It's a state, right? So Karnataka, it's state within the region of South India, right? State within the range, within the region. So lastly, Belgaum, right? So Belgaum, it's a district or a city within the state of Karnataka, right? City within the state. Therefore, so in a logical and meaningful order, the given places are arranged as 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, right? 3, 1, 4, 2, 5. Option A is the right answer. Question number 4. If A denotes plus B denotes into, C denotes minus and D denotes division, then what will come in place of the question mark in the following equation? So here question mark in the right hand side. Question mark is in the right hand side of the given equation. So we'll find the value of left hand side now, right? So left hand side becomes, So 77A, A means plus, right? 23, B denotes into, so 2A denotes again plus, 25, D denotes divided by 5, right? If you get the value of left hand side, then equate this to the right hand side part. We can easily find the value of the question mark given here, right? So here to solve this, we are following BODMAS rule. So let's start with the division now, right? Since there is no bracket and off part to solve. So we'll start with the division here. So the given expression becomes 77 plus 23 into 2 plus 25 by 5 is 5. Next comes multiplication, 77 plus 23 into 2 is 46 plus 5. Right? Directly add all these values. You will get 77 plus 46. So which is 110, 123 plus 5 is 128. Am I right? 128 is left hand side. So let us consider right hand side part, right? So right hand side is 8b. B denotes into 32d. 32d denotes divided by 4, right? We have to insert an operation after 4, 64. Right? This should be equal to the left hand side part, which is 128. Right? So according to BODMAS, so let's start with the division here. So 8 into, so 32 by 4 is 8. Right? So leave a blank here. 64 should be equal to 128. Right? So here 8 into 8, after division multiplication comes, so 64 dash 64 is equal to 128. If you add 64 and 64, then only you will get 128. Therefore, this question mark should be replaced with the addition sign, right? So here addition is nothing but A, right? A denotes plus. Therefore, so this blank or question mark should be replaced with the letter A, right? A. Therefore, so A is in option B. So option B is the right answer. Question number 5. Select the option figure that will replace the question mark in the given figure to complete the pattern. To complete the pattern, so complete the innermost square, right? So to show that, yes, complete the innermost square like this. So second one, second square, and the third one, and the fourth one, and complete the circular part, right? This circular portion. Therefore, so look at the options. Option A completes the given pattern, right? So option A is the right answer. Question number 6. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as the numbers of the given sets. Here is a note, operation should be performed on the whole numbers. For example, 13, right? So you should not break down the number 13 as 1 and 3 separately and then performing the operations like 1 and 3. Operations means mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, right? So these operations should not be performed on the individual digits of a whole number, right? So operation should be performed on the whole numbers like 13 plus or 13 minus or 13 into, right? Should not break down the whole number into its constituent digits, right? So keeping this in our mind, so we'll find the logic behind each set or how the numbers of each set are related, right? So we'll consider first set 17, 31, 7, right? In which first number is 17, second number is 31, and third number is 7, right? So this third number, it is nothing but so second number 31 minus 17, right, divided by 2. 31 minus 17 is 14, right, by 2 is third number. Therefore, third number, the logic or the relation between the given three numbers is, so which is second number minus first number whole divided by 2 gives third number, right? So consider the second set of numbers. So first number is 18, second number is 40. So third number has to be, it is 11, which is 40 minus 18 by 2, right? So which is 22 by 2. Therefore, which of the following options follows the same logic, right? So consider option A, 15, right? So first number is 15, second number is 3, third number is 9, right? So this 9 should be equal to second number 3 minus first number by 2. So which is not possible, right? So you will get a negative number or negative integer. Therefore, 9 cannot be equal to negative integer. So first option doesn't follow the same logic, right? So we'll consider option B, 18, 34 and 7. 34 and 7. So according to the logic, so 7 should be equal to 34, second number minus first number by 2, right? So 34 minus 18 is 16, right? 16 by 2 is 8. So 7 is not equal to 8, right? 7 is not equal to 8. Therefore, option B doesn't follow the same logic. We'll consider option C. Option C, according to which first number is 19, second number is 38, third number is 9. According to the rule, so third number should be equal to second number 38 minus 19 by 2, right? So 38 minus 19 is 19 itself by 2 is 9.5, right? So which is not possible. 9 is not equal to 9.5. Therefore, third option doesn't follow the same logic. So fourth one, option D. So 12, 34 and 11. So according to the rule, second number 34 minus first number 12 by 2 should be equal to third number. So 34 minus 12 is, so 22, yes, 22 by 2, which is 11. Therefore, option D follows the same logic of the given two sets, right? Where third number is equal to second number minus first number by 2. Hence, option D. Question 7. Select the option that is related to the fifth letter cluster in the same way as the second letter cluster is related to the first letter cluster and fourth letter cluster is related to the third letter cluster, right? So the first word is weighty, right? So weighty, Weighty, right? So it is coded as GIEW, right? So first four letters are written in reverse order, right? So that is GIEW. And last three letters are written as it is in the code. So HTY. Therefore, the code for weighty is like this, right? Similarly, for the second letter, second set of letters, strolls. So first four letters are written in reverse order and last three letters are as it is. Therefore, for widgets, right? We get WIDGETS. So split the word into two parts. First four letters and last three letters, where first four letters, right, should be written in reverse order. So GDIW and last three letters will be as it is ETS, right? So these first four letters are written in reverse order. So last three letters are as it is, right? Therefore, code for the last fifth word is, so GDIWETS, right? ETS. Look at the option A, GDIWETS. Option A is the right answer. Question number 8. Select the option that represents the letters that, when placed from left to right in the blanks below, will complete the letter series. So very simple question. So here we have the letters from A to H, right? So we'll write these letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. letters from A to H. So the letter A is written only once, right? So the second letter should be written twice, and the third letter should be written thrice. Fourth letter should be written 4 times, right? So the remaining 4 letters, the same rule will be followed, right, for them. So E should be written only once, F twice, G thrice, and H 4 times, right? So if we write in such a way, so the given series becomes so A occurs only once, right? So B will be twice. So first blank should be filled with B, right? And C will be thrice, right? And D occurs 4 times. Therefore, second blank should be filled with D. So after D, we have 3 Ds in the given question, right? So next comes E. So E should be written only once, right? After E, we have F, right? There is a blank filled with F, right? Third blank should be filled with F because F has to occur twice, right? Next comes G. So G occurs 3 times. And after G, we have H. And there is a blank. Last blank should be filled with H. After that, we have 2 more H, right? Therefore, so the order of the letters to be filled in the blank is BDFH. Option D is the right answer. BDFH. Question number 9. Which number will replace the question mark in the following series? So we have first number as 57, second number as 50. So the difference between them is 7, right? 7 is the difference. 57 minus 7 is 50. Whereas third number is 55. So difference between them is 5. So we can write 50 plus 5 as 55, right? Next we have 52, so which is less than 55. So 55 minus 3, right, is 52. And next you should have a number, right? So to be added to 52, not subtracted from 52, because alternatively the numbers are subtracted and added, right? Therefore, so here numbers are alternatively subtracted and added, right? These numbers are in the decreasing order, right? These numbers are odd numbers, right, in decreasing order. Odd numbers in decreasing order, right? Forget about the signs, only the numbers are in decreasing order. Therefore, the next number is 1 with positive sign, right? 52 plus 1 is 53. So the last number is 53. Option B. Question number 10. Kiran shows an old photo containing a boy to his son, says, your mother's brother's father's brother has 2 children. One of them is married to a girl called Sita, and the boy in this photo is her son. How is the boy in the photo related to Kiran's son? So to represent these relationships, we use some symbols. We use a circular symbol for all females. We use a square symbol for all males. Let us use a horizontal line for siblings, double horizontal line or parallel line for married couple, and a vertical line or slightly slanted lines for difference of generation. Difference of generations. Right? So let us come to the question now. Kiran shows an old photo containing a boy to his son. So Kiran is showing an old photo to his son. So we'll consider the person Kiran, who is a boy, to his son. He has a son, Kiran's son. right? Right? And says, right? Your mothers means his son's mothers, right? That means Kiran's wife. Kiran is married to a girl. Kiran's wife's brothers, your mother's brothers, right? So wife has a brother, right? Wife has a brother. Father, fathers means, so his wife's father, right? So brothers, fathers, right? Father's brother. So his wife's father has a brother, right? Use a single horizontal line, right? Brother has two children, right? This person has two children. Use vertical lines or slightly slanted lines. One of them is married to a girl, right? So one person is married to a girl means, so he is a boy, right? So brother's son is married to a girl called Sita, right? Use circular symbol, right? Married to a girl called Sita. So he is another son or another child, not particularly son. So brother has two children, right? So the boy in this photo is her son. Her son means Sita's son, right? So this son one, so brother has two children. So one of them is married to a girl called Sita, whose son is this boy. This boy. Here the question is, how is the boy in the photo related to Kiran's son? What is the relation between Kiran's son and boy? This boy, right? Since these two are siblings, right? And their families are, so Kiran and his wife and her bro, right? Her brother. And in this generation, so this father's brother has two children, right? Therefore, Kiran's son and this boy become, both of them become siblings. Not siblings, sorry, cousins. Cousins, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer, right? So this boy and Kiran's son, they become cousins, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. Examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question number 11. Which of the following numbers will replace the question mark in the given series? Here the first number is 7. Second number is 9. So I can write 7 plus 2 as 9. Right? Third number is 15. So 9 plus 6, right, is 15. Next number is 45. So 15 plus 30 is 45. Next is 105. So 45 plus 60 is 105. Next is 235. So 105 plus 130 is 235, right? So the speciality of these numbers or added numbers are, so plus 2 plus 6 plus 30, 60 and 130, right? The speciality is 2 can be written as 1 cube plus 1. So 1 cube is 1 plus 1 is 2. And 6 can be written as cube of 2 minus 2. 2 cube is 8 minus 2 is 6. Here in first step 1 is added. In the second step 2 is subtracted, right? So in the next step, right? So I can write 3 cube as, sorry, 30 as 3 cube plus 3, right? So 3 is added here. So in the fourth step, I can write 60 as 4 cube minus 4, right? So in the fifth step, I can write 130 as 5 cube. 5 cube is 125 plus 5. The same number is added here, right? So cube of 5 plus the number 5 itself, right? So here alternatively, Alternatively, numbers are added and subtracted, right? Numbers are added and subtracted, right? To the cube of same number, right? And the numbers are in the ascending order, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Therefore, next number to be added to 235 should be, right? 235 is last but one number. Next number to be added should be 6 cube, right? The number 6 should be subtracted from 6 cube. So what is 6 cube minus 6? Since 6 cube is 216, minus 6 is 210. Plus 210 should be added, right? 210 should be added to 235. Therefore, the last number is 445. 235 plus 210 is 445. Is the last number, right? Therefore, option C. Question number 12. In a certain code language, U is written as 7878, Go is written as 108. How will sit be written in that language? For our reference, I have written the positional values of each alphabet, right? So here U can be coded as YOU, right? Here positional value of Y is 25, of O is how much? 15, right? Positional value of U is 21, right? So U is written as 7878. So we'll take the product of their positional values, right? Product of positional values or place values. Positional values, right? So 25 into 15 into 21, right? So 25 into 10 is 250, 25 into 5 is 125. So 350, 375 into 21, right? 325, 75 into 21, you so 21 into 5, 105, 21 into 7, so 147 plus 10, 157, then 21 into 363, so 73, 78, 7,875, right? So plus 3 becomes product of positional values plus 3, right? It becomes 7875 plus 3 is 7,878, right? So here the logic is product of their positional values plus 3 gives you the code, right? So code of each word is product of their positional values plus 3. Similarly for the second word, go, right? So positional value of G is 7, right? Of O is 15, right? Plus 3, product of the positional values plus 3. So 15 into 7, 105 plus 3 is 108. Therefore, the code, right? Therefore, we'll find the code for SIT, S-I-T. Positional value of S is 19, of I is 9, of T is 20, right? Take the product. So 19 into 9, so 171 into 20, right? So you will have, so 14, yes, 3,420. So add 3, right? Plus 3 becomes 3,423. 3,423. Option A is the right answer, right? So logic is product of the positional values, right, of each letter plus 3. Question number 13. Kriti, Suman, Shubh, Kanak, Pari, Charu, Shlok and Shivya are sitting around a square table facing the center of the table. So we'll consider a square table like this, right? So 8 people are sitting and they're facing center of the table, right? We'll consider 8 places like this, right? 4 at the corners, 4 at the middle places, right? Facing the center like this, right? So it is given that, so some of them are sitting at the corner, some of them are sitting at the exact center of the sides. Kriti sits third to the left of Shubh, right? So Kriti sits at one of the corners. So we'll consider the position of Kriti here. Right, Kriti sits at one of the corners, right? So, and she is sitting third to the left of Shubh. So, to the left means in the clockwise direction. Since all are facing the center, their left means we have to go according to the clockwise direction. So, if one person is sitting to the right of another person, so we have to count their position in anti-clockwise direction, right? To the right means anti-clockwise direction. Right? So here Kriti sits at one of the corners and he's sitting third to the left of Shubh. Therefore, to the left of Shubh means Shubh's position is here. Right? Right? And to his left, third position is of Kriti's. Right? Moving further. So Kanak sits second to the right of Pari. Where exactly Pari is sitting? So Pari doesn't sit at any of the corners. Keeping this in our mind, you cannot take position of Pari at any of the corners, right? So it is given that Pari is not an immediate neighbor of Kriti, right? Therefore, Pari's position has to be here, right? So Pari is not an immediate neighbor of Kriti, right? So which is very important, immediate neighbor of Kriti. And Pari is not sitting at any of the corners, right? Therefore, Pari's position should be here. And Kanak sits at second to the right of Pari. To the right of Pari means in the anti-clockwise direction. So in the second position, Kanak is sitting. Therefore, Kanak's position is here, right? Next. Suman is an immediate neighbor of Charu, and Suman doesn't sit at any of the middle of the sides. That means Suman is sitting at the corner and whose immediate neighbor is Charu. Therefore, Suman's position is here, right? Next to Shubha, right? So that Suman is not sitting of the middle of the sides, at any of the middle of the sides. Therefore, Suman is sitting at the corner and whose immediate neighbor is Charu. Therefore, Charu's position is here. Right? And the last point is only 3 people sit between Suman and Shlok. Therefore, Shlok's position is here. Shlok has to sit here. So that 3, if you take anti-clockwise as well as clockwise, so the result is same. So 3 people are accommodating between Suman and Shlok, right? So who is left here? So Shivi. Shivi is the remaining person. So Shivi is sitting next to Shubha, right? To the right. Next, the question is who sits to the immediate left of Kanak? To the immediate left, left means in clockwise direction. Who sits to the immediate left? So Shlok is sitting to the immediate left of Kanak. Option B is the right answer. Question number 14. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs to replace the asterisk signs and to balance the given equation. So the given equation becomes, so 23 asterisk 12. So replace the first asterisk with negative sign. That means subtraction sign according to option A. So it becomes 23 minus 12. Second asterisk should be replaced with equality sign equal to 36 asterisk 2. So it becomes into 2. Asterisk 9 becomes into 9. Right? Last asterisk should be replaced with division sign divided by 285, right? So to solve this, let us use BODMAS rule, right? There is no bracket to remove, there is no off part, directly starts with, let's start with the division, right? Since 23 minus 12 is 11, so which is equal to 36 into 2 into 9, right? Divided by whole divided by 285. Right? Next, here, so 3 into 3, 3 into 9 is 27, 3 into 5. Right? Next, yes, you will get a fraction, right? 36 into 2, 72 into 3 is 216 by 95. You will get a fraction which is not equal to the left hand side, which is 11. Therefore, so if you replace the given asterisk with the signs according to option A, so the equation will not get satisfied. Therefore, option A is not the answer. Consider option B, right? Replace the given asterisk with the signs in option B, right? So 23, first asterisk should be replaced with into, right? Into 12 plus 36 divided by 2, right? Minus 9 should be equal to 285. We'll consider the left hand side. So again, we are following BODMAS rule. So directly start with the division. 23 into 12 plus 36 by 2 is 18. Minus 9 should be equal to 285. Right, let's go to multiplication part. 23 into 10. So 23 into 12 is 230 plus 46, 276. 276 plus 18 minus 9 should be equal to 285. Right, so after multiplication, addition comes followed by subtraction. 276 plus 18 is 286, 294. Minus 9 should be equal to 285, which is right. 294 minus 9 is equal to 285. Therefore, option B balances the given equation, right? So if you replace the given asterisk signs with the mathematical signs according to option B, the equation will get balanced. Question number 15. Select the number from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. So the series has 6 numbers. We need to find the 7th one. First one is 2, second one is 4, right? So the difference between them is 2. So, or you can write 2 plus 2 as 4. Next number is 7. So I can write 4 plus 3 as 7. Next number is 11. I can write plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. Next number is 16. So just add next number, which is 5 to 11, you'll get 16. And the next number is 22. So 16 plus 6 is 22. So next number to be added is 7. It should be 7, right? So we are adding numbers from 2 to 7 here, right? So it becomes, the last number becomes 29, right? So option C is the right answer. Question 16. In a certain code language, cut is coded as 52322, can is coded as 5316. How will hit be coded in that language? So we'll consider the first word, cut, right? For our reference, I have written the positional value of each letter. So C, its code is, or its positional value is 3, right? And U's positional value is 21, and T's positional value is 20. Right? So to get the code for cut, just add 2 to the each positional value, right? So 3 plus 2 becomes a 5, 21 plus 2 becomes 23, and 20 plus 2 becomes 22. Therefore, the code for cut is 52322, right? Similarly for can. So positional value for C is 3, A is 1, and N is 14. Right? Add 2 to each positional value. So 14 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 14 plus 2 is 16. Therefore, the positional value for can is 5316. Right? Therefore, so to find the code for hit, right? So H's positional value is 8. Add 2 to 8, you will get 10. Right? I is 9 plus 2 becomes 11, and T is 20. Add 2, you will get 22. Therefore, code for it is 101122, right? Option A is the right answer. Question 17. Select the option that represents the correct order of the given words as they would appear in an English dictionary, right? Here are 6 words given. We have to arrange them in the alphabetical order, right? So each word starts with letter A. So we'll write letter A in each word. So we have to arrange them in the alphabetical order as they would appear in an English dictionary, right? So 6 words. Even the second letter is the same in each word. So A, S, A, S, A, S, right? So look at the third letter. So in first word it is yes. The second word it is T. Again yes, C. C comes before S and T. So we'll write ascending, the word ascending first. So it appears first in an English dictionary, right? Because the third letter is a C here, which comes before S and T. Therefore ascending comes first. Therefore, which is fourth word in the given question, right? So next comes, so ascending got over, right? So in the remaining words, so in 4 words, yes is the third letter, right? Yes comes before T, right? Therefore, so we'll write yes, 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 yes. And at last, so we have to take T. Therefore, astronomy is the last word, right? Therefore, which is given as second word in the question, right? So when it comes to second, third, fourth, and fifth, right? So we have to consider fourth letter. So which is E in the first word, assemble. Fourth letter is R in the not R. So in the third word, it is again E. So in the fifth word, it is U. So the letter E comes before U. Therefore, so essay, right? Consider fifth letter. So M is in assemble, S is in assessment, M comes before yes, right? Therefore, assemble is the second word in the dictionary, right? So which is given as first word in the question. Next comes assessment, right? Assessment. So which is third word in the question. So next we have, so assemble and assessment got over. We have assumption and assurance, fifth and sixth, right? So here, so in both the words, we have U as common, fourth letter, right? So next comes yum. So consider the fifth letter yum, and R is in the word 6, right? So yum comes before R, therefore assumption. Assumption comes before assurance. Therefore, so fifth one and assurance is sixth one. Therefore, their order is like this: 4, 1, 3, 5, 6, 2, as they would appear in an English dictionary, right? 4, 1, 3, 5, 6, 2. Option D is the right answer. Question number 18. Select the option that represents the letters that, when sequentially placed from left to right in the blanks below, will complete the letter series, right? So we have the series. So the letters, so which are to be filled in the blanks are, so here if we arrange the letters in C, I, D, W, J in this sequence, right? So the second blank should be filled with I, third blank. So here are blanks. So first, second, right? So we have I and D in first two blanks, right? Sorry, C, I, W, D, D, J, right? C, I, W, D, J, right? So I and W, these two letters are filled in first two blanks. Next we have D. So third blank should be filled with J, right? And it repeats, right? So again we have C and we have blank filled with I, C, I, W. Next again we have blank filled with D. Next we have J, right? Right? So again it repeats this sequence. C, I, which is already given. So we have to fill the next blank with W. DJ is already given, right? Again, we have C, right? C. So fill the next blank with I, right? W, D, J should be filled at the last blank, right? Therefore, in the given blanks, the letters to be filled are I, W, these letters, right? Next comes J, next comes I, right? Next comes D, right? So again, W comes, so I and J are the last letters, right? So the letters to be filled in the given blanks are I, W, J, I, D, W, I, G. So look at option A, right? So in which the letters are in the same order, right? Therefore, option A completes the given sequence, right? It will complete the letter series. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question number 19. A plus B means A is the brother of B. A minus B means A is the mother of B. A into B means A is the husband of B. A divided by B means A is the sister of B. A at the rate means A is the son of B. If U plus V divided by W minus X into Y, which of the following statements is correct, right? To represent these relationships, let's make a family tree. For that, let us use some symbols, right? We use a circular symbol for all females. Let's use a square symbol for all males. Let's use a single horizontal line for siblings, double horizontal line for married couple, and a vertical line or slightly slanted line for difference of generation. Difference of generation. Right? So here, so the question is U plus V. So U plus V means first person is brother of second person. A is the brother of B, right? A plus B means A is the brother of B. First person is brother of second person. Therefore, U and V are siblings. Use a single horizontal line. First person is brother. Therefore, use a square symbol for U, right? Next, V divided by W. That means first person is sister of second person. Therefore, V is sister of W, right? So, V and W are again siblings. So, V is sister means V is female, right? V divided by W. V is the sister of, yes, W. Next, W minus X. Minus means first person is mother of second person, right? W is mother of X. Therefore, so difference of generation. So X's mother is W. Therefore, W is again female. W is mother of X. Next, X into Y. So into Y means first person is husband of second person, right? So X is husband of Y. Therefore, X and Y are married couple. Use a double horizontal line for married couple, right? Therefore, yes, X is husband of Y. Therefore, X is a male. Use square symbol. Y is female. Right? Now the question is, which of the following statements is correct? Right? So, U is Y's husband's mother's brother. Right? So here, U is here who is a male. Right? So, Y's husband is X. Husband's mother is W. Right? Whose brother is U. Right? Yes. So, W's brother is U. Therefore, so Y is husband's mother's brother is U. Option A is the right answer, right? Whereas the remaining options are W, X and Y are sisters, which is wrong, right? W is the first generation, X and Y are next generations, right? So next, V is the father of X mother. So V is father, no, V is female. We cannot become father of X mother. Therefore, option C is not the answer. Y is the wife of W, which is also wrong. Y is the wife of X, right? Therefore, for the given question, option A is the right answer. Question number 20. Three statements are given followed by three conclusions numbered 1, 2, and 3. Assuming the statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts, decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the statements. So here are three statements given followed by three conclusions. Let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram, right? So here the first one is some sounds are noises. So if you consider sounds and noises are two different sets, right? Some sounds are noises, set of sounds and set of noises in which some sounds, this portion, that shaded portion indicates statement 1. Second one, all noises are debates. All noises means set of noises is completely included in set of debates. Set of debates. Therefore, second statement, all noises are debates. And the third one, some debates are conversations. Some debates are conversations. So you can take conversations here. Conversations. Some debates are conversations. This portion, shaded portion. Or these conversations can be included in noises also, right? In the set of noises, some part of the debates, right? So, but it is not given directly, it is possible, right? So conversations can be included in set of noises also, right? It is possible. There is a possibility, not definitely possible, right? So now come to the conclusion part. No noise is a conversation. No noise is a conversation. There is no relation between set of noise and conversations. So here you can take it as a false conclusion. False conclusion. Because the reason is some conversations can be noises, right? Some conversations can be noises. Or some noises can be conversations, because some debates are conversations, some part of debates are noises here, right? According to second statement, right? So you can take set of conversations here also, right? So there is a possibility, there is a possibility, right? Not definitely, not definite. Therefore, so you cannot say directly that no noise is a conversation, right? There is a possibility. Therefore, first conclusion is false. And the second one, at least some conversations are sounds. At least some conversations are sounds, right? So here, there is no relation between sounds and conversations according to the statements. Therefore, so here also we have to take it as a false conclusion. But it is possible. But it is possible. If set of conversations is part of noises, right? Some sounds are noises, which is already given in the statement 1. If conversation, set of conversations is part of noises, then it is possible. But there is no relation between sounds and conversations according to the statements. Therefore, we have to take it as false conclusion. No relation. No relation between conversations and sounds. Third one, some sounds are debates. Some sounds are debates, which is true. Directly, you can take it as true conclusion. Because all noises are debates. Every portion of noise is a debate, right? And some sounds are noises, according to the first statement, right? Therefore, you can say some sounds are debate, right? Third conclusion is true. Therefore, only conclusion 3 follows. Option D is the right answer, right? Only 3. But first and second conclusions can be possible, right? But not definite. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question number 21. Study the given diagram carefully and answer the question. The numbers in different sections indicate number of persons. So here is set of men, set of insurance, right? Or number of persons work in insurance company. And the third set indicates number of sales executives, right? Here the question is how many men are sales executives in the insurance industry? So we have to consider number of men, right? Who are sales executives, right? Who are sales executives and who also work in an insurance company, right? Insurance company, right? So the number should be included in all the three sets: men, sales executive, and insurance company. Which is that number? Number 31. Right? Intersection of all the given three sets, right? So set of men, set of insurance, and set of sales executive. So which is 31. There are 31 men. So this 31 indicates there are 31 men who work in an insurance company and who are sales executive also, right? Therefore, this 31 is intersection of all the three sets. Therefore, option C is the right answer, right? 31 men work in an insurance company and who are sales executives. Question number 22. Three statements are given followed by three conclusions numbered 1, 2, and 3. Assuming the statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts, decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the statements. Let us represent the given statements in the form of Venn diagram first, right? Later we can decide which of the given conclusions logically follows the given statements, right? So here first one, no card is a picture. No card is a picture means, so there is no relation between card and picture. Strictly there is no relation between card and picture. So we'll consider set of card and set of picture. Set of picture. Therefore no card is a picture separately. And second one, some pictures are frames. So we'll consider set of frames like this. Right? Some portion of pictures. Right? So these are frames. Some pictures are frames. Next one, no frame is a lens. There is no relation between set of frame and lens. So we have to consider set of lens separately, right? No frame is a lens. Next, the conclusion part. No card is a frame, right? There is no direct relation between card and frame according to the statement, right? So according to the statement, no card is picture. No card is pictures. Some pictures are frames, but some frames can be card. There is a possibility, right? Therefore, we cannot say strictly that no card is a frame, right? Therefore, it's a false conclusion. False conclusion. The reason is, so the reason is there is a possibility, of a card being frame. Card being a frame. Therefore, we cannot say strictly that no card is a frame, right? Next one. All pictures can never be lenses. All pictures can never be lenses. It is strictly given that no frame is a lens. No frame is a lens means, so not even a single portion of frame is lens, right? It is strictly given. So some portion of frame is a portion of picture also, right? Though some portion of pictures are lens, there is a possibility, right? All pictures can never be lenses because some portion of pictures are lenses. Therefore, it's a true conclusion. True conclusion. The reason is the reason is some portion of or some pictures are frames. Some pictures are frames where No frame is a lens. No frame is a lens, or no lens is a frame. Right? No frame is a lens. Therefore, this some portion of frames, right? Right? So is a picture also, which can never be a lens. Therefore, all pictures can never be lenses. And the third one, at least some cards are lenses. At least some cards are lenses, right? Which is false. Am I right? Some cards are lenses, which is false. Am I right? Because there is no relation between card and lens according to the statement. Therefore, false one. The reason is no relation between card and lenses. Card and lenses. Hence, only second conclusion follows. Option A is the right answer. Question 23. Select the figure that will replace the question mark in the following figure series. Right? So the series has 3 figures. We need to find the fourth one. Right? So in the first figure, we'll consider the arrow mark. Right? We'll consider the arrow mark which is facing upwards. Whereas in the second figure, which is facing downwards. The third figure, again, it is facing upwards. Look at its position. It is changing in clockwise direction. Therefore, position of the arrow mark, position is changing in clockwise direction, and its direction also changes. Direction changes, right, through 90 degree. Through 90 degree. Not 90 degree, through 180 degree. Right? Therefore, so in first figure it is upright, in the second figure arrow mark is inverted, again it is upright. In the fourth figure, so it should be upright and its position has to be at the bottom left corner. Not upright, it should be inverted, right? In the fourth figure, the direction of the arrow mark should be inverted, right, at the bottom left corner, right? So now consider the triangular portion, right? Triangular symbol. In the first figure, it is at the bottom right corner. In the second figure, so it will come down, but it is shaded. In the third figure, it is non-shaded, right? So shading is, or alternatively shading, alternatively, the figure triangle is alternatively shaded and changes its position in clockwise direction, in clockwise manner. All right. Therefore, in the fourth figure, its position has to be here, right? So in the top left corner, and this should be shaded. Now consider the third one, which is diamond shape, right? So in the first figure, which is at bottom left corner, it goes up, right, in clockwise manner. So it goes to top right corner, right? In the fourth figure, its position has to be bottom right corner, at the bottom right corner. Therefore, in the given series, fourth figure has to be, look at the option. So the arrow mark should be inverted. So either C or D. So look at the remaining marks. So which is triangle? Yes, option C. Right? Option C is the fourth figure in the given series. Question 24. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as are the numbers of the following set. Here is a note that so mathematical operations should be performed on the whole numbers, right? For example, 13, right? So it may be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So these operations should be performed on the whole number 13, not on the number 1 and 3 separately. right? You should not break down the number 13 into its constant digits, right? So here, keeping this in our mind, so we'll consider the first set of numbers, right? So first number is 72, right? Second number is 84, and the third number is 42. Third number is 42. So this 42 is half of second number, or second number is 42 into 2. Right? So second number, the logic is third number into 2 is second number, whereas first number is, so second number, which is 84 minus 12, right? 72 is nothing but 84 minus 12, right? Very simple logic. So consider the second set of numbers, 96, 108, 54. So 96, 108 and 54. Right, where second number is, so third number 54 into 2, right? And the next logic is, first number is a second number 108 minus 12, minus 12, right? So these two set of numbers, they follow the same logic. So which of the given options, right, follows the same logic? We'll consider option A. So in which first number is 92, second number is 102, third number is 51. So the first logic is second number should be twice of third number, right? Which is 51 into 2, which is right. So first number should be second number 102 minus 12, right? So which is equal to 90. So 92 is not equal to 90. Right? So first number has to be 90. Therefore, option A doesn't follow the logic of the given two sets. We'll consider option B, right? In which first number is 112, second number is 120, third number is 60. First rule is second number is twice the third number, 60 into 2, which is correct. And the first number has to be 120 minus 12, right? So 120 minus 12 is 108. Right, which is not true, right, according to the option or according to the logic, right? Therefore option B is not the answer. So consider option C. So 88 is the first number, second number is 100, and third number is 50. So 100 is twice of 50. First condition is satisfied. 88 is 100 minus 12, which is correct, right? So option C follows the logic of given two set of numbers. Therefore, C is the right answer. Question 25. In a certain code language, HUT is coded as 55, MAT is coded as 40. How will BIP be coded in that language, right? So very simple question. So HUT. So positional value of H is 8, of U is 21, right? Of T is 20. So we'll consider sum of their positional values. So 21 plus 8 is 29, plus 20 is 49, right? So add the number 6 to 49. You will get 55, which is the code for HUT. Right? Similarly, for the second word MAT, M-A-T. So take their positional values 13, 1, and 20. Right? So consider the sum of their positional values. So 14 plus 20 is 36. Right? So, sorry, 34. Add the number 6 to the sum of their positional values. So you will get the code for MAT. Right? 40 is the code for MAT. Similarly, for the last word BIP, right? B is 2 and I is 9. Again, B is 2. You will get 13, right? As sum of their positional values. Add 6 to 13, you will get 19. Therefore, code for BIP is 19, option A. So very simple logic here. Sum of positional values of each letter, positional values plus 6 is equal to the code for the respective word, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 26. Which of the following interchange of signs would make the given equation correct? So to make the given equation correct, which two signs should be interchanged? So we'll try option A. So interchange minus and plus signs. Given equation becomes 18 into 6 minus 12 becomes plus 12. divided by 4 plus 2 becomes minus 2. Should be equal to the right hand side part, which is minus 43. We'll check. So to solve this, we are following BODMAS rule. BODMAS rule, according to which bracket part should be removed first. There is no bracket to remove. Next comes off part. There is no off part like square, square root, cube, cube root, or percentage part. Next comes a division. Right? So 18 into 6 plus 12 by 4 is 3 minus 2. Right? Next comes multiplication. So 18 into 6. So 108 plus 3 minus 2. Next comes addition, which is 111 minus 2 is 109, which is not equal to the right hand side part, which is minus 43. We'll go for second option, option B. So interchange into and division, right? Multiplication and division signs. So it becomes, the given equation becomes 18 by 6 into 6 becomes by 6 minus 12 divided by 4 becomes into 4 plus 2, right? So 18 by 6 is 3, right? So simultaneously you can go for multiplication also. So minus 12 into 4, 48 plus 2. So go for addition. So 3 plus 2, 5 minus 48. So which is equal to minus 43. So which is equal to right hand side part. Therefore, if we interchange multiplication and division signs, the given equation will get balanced, right? Option B is the right answer. Question 27. How many triangles are there in the given figure? So we'll start from the center of the given figure. So at the center, we have 4 triangles like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles, right? So 4 individual triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We can consider the triangles by adding 2 triangles, 1 and 2, this triangle and this triangle, 2, then adding 1 and 4, adding 2 and 3. Therefore, so 1 plus 2, then 1 plus 4, 3 plus 4, and 2 plus 3. Right? So by adding these 4 triangles, right? So we can form 4 more triangles and individual 4 triangles. Right? So in the next step, we are considering, so after considering the center part, so we are considering 4 triangles, right? At the corner. So 4 at the corner, 1, 2, then 3 and 4. 4 corners, sorry, 4 triangles, right? So in the third step, we are considering, right, these triangles formed here, which I am showing now. 4 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So at the end, so at the, yes, outside part, we are considering like this, right? These 4 triangles, right? Together it is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, totally 20 triangles. There are 20 triangles in the given figure, option A. Question 28. Town M is to the north of town D. So we have considered the directions here. So we'll consider town M, which is to the north of town D. So we'll consider town D somewhere here, right? Town M is to the north of town D, right? To the north of town D. Next, town A is to the north of town B. So where exactly town B is? So for that, we'll consider town D. Next point, town D is to the southeast of town A. Southeast means this direction. So town A's position will be here. Town D is to the southeast of town A. To the southeast, this direction, right? And town A is to the north of town B. To the north of town B, we will consider town B somewhere here. So that town A is to the north of town B. Next, town A is to the south of town C. So we'll consider once again, yes, we'll consider their places once again. So first point is town M is to the north of town D. I'll consider town M here, which is to the north of town D, and town D is to the southeast of town A. I'm considering town A here. So town D is to the southeast of town A, and town A is to the north of town B. I'm considering town B here, right? Hence their directions, right? Next point, town A is to the south of town C. So I can consider town C here. So that town A's direction is to the south of town C. And town M is to the east of town A, which is correct. Town M is to the east, right? East of town A. So what is the position of town C with respect to town B? With respect to town B, right, which I am showing, town C's position is to the north, right, to the north. Therefore, right, option C, town C is to the north of town B. Option C. Question 29. In a certain code language, double is coded as 59, check is coded as 30. How will glitter be coded in that language? So for our reference, I have written the positional value of each alphabet. So we'll consider code for double. Yes, D's positional value is 4, right? As we all know that D is 4 and O is 15, U is 21, B is 2, and L is 12 and E is 5, right? Just add their positional values, right? Add their positional values, you will get 59, right? Similarly for the second word, right? C-H-E-C-K. C-H-E-C-K, right? So positional value of C is 3, H is 8, E is 5, C is again 3, and K is 11. Add their positional values, 8 plus 11 plus 5, 16, plus 3, 19. So 29 plus 1, 30, right? Therefore, check will be coded as 30. Similarly, for the next letter, glitter, right? Sorry, next word, glitter. So G-L-I-T-T-E-R, T-T-E-R. So we'll write their positional values. So G is 7, L is how much? 12, I is 9, T is 20, again T is 20, E is 5, and R is 18, right? So add the position values. 7 plus 12, 19, plus 9, 28, plus 20, 48, plus 20, 68, plus 5, 73. So plus 18, 83, 91, right? So 91 is the code for the word glitter, right? Option B is the right answer. Question number 30. Select the figure that will replace the question mark in the following figure series. So in the series, we have 3 figures. We need to find the 4th one. We'll consider the first figure, in which we'll consider the diamond shape first, right? This diamond shape, right? So it changes its position in the next figure, and also in the third figure, it changes its position. Therefore, diamond figure changes its position, position in clockwise manner, right? In clockwise direction, right? So here in the 4th figure, its position has to be at the bottom left corner, right? Position of the diamond shape has to be at the bottom left corner. Next is arrow mark. We'll consider the arrow mark, right? So which is shaded in the first figure. Arrow mark is shaded in the first figure, which is rightwards, which is facing the right direction. Whereas in the second figure, which is facing downwards, which is non-shaded, right? Again, in the third figure, it is facing leftwards, which is shaded, right? Therefore, this arrow mark is alternatively shaded, and changes its position in anti-clockwise direction, right? So changes its position in anti-clockwise direction, Therefore, in the fourth figure, its position has to be at bottom right corner, right? Since it is rotating, right? So rotating in its own position, so its direction has to be upwards, because in each figure it is rotated through 90 degree, right? So rotated through 90 degree, through 90 degree. Therefore, in the next figure, in the fourth figure, right, its direction has to be upwards, like this, upwards, which is non-shaded, right? Because in the third figure it is shaded. So therefore, in the fourth figure, it should be non-shaded, right? So next, come to the shape of, yes, square shape, right? So look at the position of the square. Yes, square changes its position diagonally, right? Which is alternatively shaded. Therefore, we can write alternatively shaded, alternatively shaded, and changes its position diagonally. Diagonally. Therefore, in the fourth figure, its position has to be at the center, which should be non-shaded, because in the third figure it is shaded. So look at the options now. So fourth figure, it is nothing but option B, right? All the three shapes are non-shaded, right? Which are like this: square at the center and the remaining two at the bottom, right? Option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such questions, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. Examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 31. Three statements are given followed by three conclusions numbered 1, 2, and 3. Assuming the statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts, decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the statements. Here are three statements given followed by three conclusions. Let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram, right? The first one says, some deer are snakes. We'll consider set of deer and set of snakes, right? So this is set of deer and some deer are snakes. So there is a common portion between set of deer and set of snakes. And all deer are tigers. So set of deer is completely included in set of tigers, right? This is set of tigers. All deer are tigers. And the third one, some wolves are deer. Some wolves are deer. So there is a set of wolves, right? So we'll consider set of wolves. Some wolves are deer, right? Now come to the conclusion part. Some tigers are not deer. So some tigers are not deer, right? Which is true, right? Because some all deer are tigers, right? Whereas this portion which I am showing now, this portion, the remaining portion, are nothing but some tigers are not a deer, which is true, right? So second one, some deer are wolves. Says from statement 3, some wolves are deer, right? That means some deer, which I am showing now, this portion indicates some deer are wolves, which is also true, right? Some deer are wolves. Next one, some tigers are snakes, right? Some tigers are snakes. Look at the tigers, yes, set of tigers and set of snakes. Yes, some portion of tigers are snakes. So because of first statement, some deer are snakes. So this some portion is portion of tigers also, which is also true. Therefore, so all the conclusions are true. So when it comes to conclusion 1, some tigers are not deer, right? Some tigers are not deer, which is true. So all the conclusions are true. So option D is the right answer. Question 32. Three of the following four-letter clusters are alike in a certain way and one is different. Pick the odd one out. So here, first cluster is PSQR. So in which four letters are PQRS, right? So PQRS are the four continuous letters, right? Consecutive letters. These letters are written as, so P, right? So first letter, right? Then last letter PS, then second letter Q, then R, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, these are letters where first letter, second letters are written in this way. Next comes third letter at last, fourth letter in the second place, right? When it comes to second cluster, JLKM, right? So these letters are, continuous letters are JKLM, right? These are continuous letters 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the given cluster, these letters are arranged as, so JLKM, which is nothing but 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, right? So when it comes to option C, in which the letters are FHGI, so when they are written continuously, FGHI, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 continuous letters. So in the given cluster, they are FHGI, which are 1, 3, 2, 4, right? So in the order of 1, 3, 2, 4, they've written, right? So in option D, we have TUVW. These four letters, when they are written in order, so TUVW. In the given option, so these letters are written in order of TVUW, so which are nothing but 1, 3, 2, 4. So except in option A, the remaining letters are written in the order of 1, 3, 2, 4. In option A, these letters are written in the order of 1, 4, 2, 3. Therefore, option A is odd one out, right? Option A is the right answer, right? Where the letters are arranged in 1, 4, 2, 3 manner, 1, 4, 2, 3 order, where the remaining options, in the remaining options, the letters are arranged in 1, 3, 2, 4 order, right? So option A is the odd one. Question 33. Two statements are given followed by two conclusions numbered 1 and 2, assuming the statements to be true even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts. Decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the statements. Right, here are two statements followed by two conclusions. Let us represent the given statements in the form of Venn diagram, right? Some pinks are black. So we'll consider set of pinks, and some pinks are black means set of black will be like this, right? And some blue are pink, some portion of blue are pinks, so we'll consider set of blue like this. Some blue are pink, so this portion indicates a second statement, right? So come to the conclusion part. All blue are black, so all blue are black, so which is false. False. Some blue can be black, right? Right? So some blue, there is a possibility that some blue can be black, right? So second conclusion is all pink are black, so which is not possible, right? It is given that some pink are black in statement 1, so all pink are black, it's a false conclusion, right? Not possible, not possible, because of statement 1, sorry, statement 2. Some blue are pink and some pink are black, only some portion of pink, right, are black, not all. So second conclusion is also false. So neither conclusion one nor two follows. Option B. Question 34. Seven friends A, B, C, D, E, F, and G are of different weights. Only two people are lighter than G. E is heavier than C. only 4 people are lighter than A. F is lighter than C. Only one person is lighter than B. D is heavier than E. Who is the heaviest of all? So let us write their names or the letters according to their heights. That means the lowest height to the highest, right? So lowest weight, not height. Here it is weight. So lowest weight to heaviest, right? So heaviest, right? Lightest to heaviest. So it is given that only 2 people are lighter than G, right? So that means G is the third lightest, right? So G is the third person. So that only 2 people are lighter than G, right? Next one, E is heavier than C. Where exactly C is now? For that, we'll consider next one. Only 4 people are lighter than A. So 4 people are lighter than A means A is the fifth person. Fifth person, it is given that there are 7 friends. 7 friends, right? Therefore, after A, there are 3 people, right? Sorry, 2 people. So A is the fifth person, right? Sixth and seventh person, right? So first, second, third person is G, from lowest weight to lighter to heaviest when we are writing their names. So G is third person and A is the fifth one. And after A, there are 2 persons, right? So who are heavier than A. Moving further, F is lighter than C. Where exactly C is? E is heavier than C, right? Before considering these 2 points, we'll consider next point, right? Only one person is lighter than B. So which is very important. So one person is lighter than B means B is the second person. So that one person is lighter than B, right? Next one, D is heavier than E, right? So before going to D, person D, so we'll consider this point. E is heavier than C. So the person E is heavier than C and D is heavier than E. Therefore, person D comes here and who is heavier than E and E is heavier than C. This point should be taken now, right? So E is heavier than C and it is also given that F is lighter than C, right? F is lighter than C means F is the lighter one, right? Right? This is how we have to arrange them. Here the question is, who is the heaviest of all? D is the heaviest of all, right? So option B, right? Option B is the right answer. Question 35. Select the option that is related to the third number pair in the same way as the second number pair is related to the first number pair and the sixth number pair is related to the fifth number pair, right? Here first 2 number pairs are related as, so 13 by 17 is related to 17 by 13. That means numerator and denominators are interchanged, right? So just interchange numerator and denominator denominator, right? So similarly, fifth number pair and sixth number pair, right? Fifth number pair is 33 by 26 is related to 26 by 33. So just we are going to interchange numerator and denominator. Similarly for third and fourth number pairs, third number pair is 23 by 18, right? So it should be related to 18 by 23. Here, so numerators and denominators are interchanged, right? Therefore, 18 by 23 is the answer, right? So look at the option. Option D is the right answer. Question 36. What was the day of the week on 5th April? So 1234. That means, so in 12th century, what was the day on 5th April, right? So when the year was So 1234. That means, so in every century or first day of every century starts on Monday, right? So keeping this in our mind, first day of every century starts on Monday. Starts on Monday. Therefore, so 1200 Jan 1, right? 1201 Jan 1st. Jan 1st, right, is on Monday. It becomes Monday, right? So we'll consider number of extra days from, so 1201 to 1233, right? So December 31st, up to December 31st. So number of extra days or odd days, right? Extra days from 1201 to 1233, right? So up to December 31st, up to December 31st. So number of odd days are, so in every year we'll have one odd day. That means if you consider 365 as number of days in 1 year, right? So divided by 7 becomes, so you will have 52 weeks, right? So it becomes 364. So one will have one odd day, right? If you count one odd day in 1 year, right? So there we are considering 33 years. So 33 odd days or extra days in 33 years, right? Plus number of leap years, right? There are how many leap years from 1201 to 1233? So leap year comes once in 4 years, right? So 4 into 8 is 32. So there are 8 leap years, right? Or 8 odd days, right? From 8 leap years. From 8 leap years. Right? Together we are considering 33 plus 8, which is 41 extra days. 41 extra days. Right? This is up to December 31st of 1233. Now we have to consider number of days from Jan 1st of 1234 to 5th April, right? So number of days from Jan 1st 1234 to 5th April. 5th April. Right? So in the month of January, we are considering 31. Since 1234 is not a leap year, we are considering only 28 days in the month of February. So in the month of March, we are considering 31. And in the month of April, we are considering only 5 days. So together it is, so 31 plus 28 plus 31, which is 90 plus 5, 95. Right? 95 days in the year. Yes. Now, totally, we are considering 41 plus 95 days. 41 plus 95 days. Right? So these 41 days are extra days in 33 years and 95 days are in the year of 1234, right? Up to 5th April. Therefore, so 136 days we are considering. So these 136 days make, so 136 by 7. So 7 into 1, 7 into 9. So 19 weeks and 3 extra days, 3 days. These 3 extra days are, so each week starts on Monday, right? These 3 extra days from Gregorian calendar, each week starts on Monday, right? So these 3 days are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So this Wednesday is nothing but 5th April. 5th April. Last day, right? Therefore, so 5th April is on Wednesday, right? Option D is the right answer. Question 37. 7 people A, B, C, D, E, F, and G are sitting in a straight row facing north. Only 2 people sit to the right of E. Only 2 people sit between D and C. G has no neighbors on the left. D is the only neighbor of A. B sits third to the right of G. Then who sits third to the right of G is the question, right? So we'll consider the directions now, north and south. So 7 people are sitting, right, in a straight row. So all are facing north direction, right? There are 7 people sitting, right? So it is given that only 2 people sit to the right of E. To the right of E means, so if E is sitting here, right? E is right means this direction, right direction, right? Since all are facing north, so only 2 people are sitting to the right of E, right? Only 2 people sit between D and C. Before taking that, D, not about D, G has no neighbors on the left. On the left, G has no neighbors means G is the first person, right? If we count the person, 7 people from left to right, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So G becomes the first person, so that G has no neighbors, right? So next point is B sits third to the right of G. Last point. B sits third to the right of B means, so first person to the right of G, second person, and B is the fourth person. So that B can accommodate third place to the right of G, right? So next one. So D is the only neighbor of A. D is the only neighbor of A means, so A becomes the last person, right? A accommodates 7th place, so that D becomes only neighbor of A. To the right of A, there is no one, right? Therefore, D becomes only neighbor of A. Next one. So we'll consider second point. Only 2 people sit between D and C. Between D and C, there are only 2 people, so C becomes third person, right? So who is left here? There are 7 people, A, B, C, D, E, F. So F can accommodate second place, right? So from left, F can accommodate second place. Here the question is, who sits third to the right of G? To the right of G means this. So who is the third person? Who sits third to the right of G? B sits third to the right of G. Hence option B. Question 38. Select the correct mirror image of the given figure when the mirror is placed at MN as shown below. So this is the given figure which has few letters and numbers, and mirror is placed at MN. So when it comes to the mirror image, you should know the symmetrical and non-symmetrical images, right? Non-symmetrical figures also. So when it comes to the letter M, when an imaginary line, when it passes through the middle region of the letter M, it divides the letter into 2 equal parts. Such letters are called symmetrical ones, right? Symmetrical letters. So if it is an object or any image, right, like this, any shape like square or triangle, such shapes are called symmetrical ones, right? So when an imaginary line passes through their middle region, right, that line divides the given figure into 2 equal parts. Such figures are called symmetrical figures. Symmetrical figures, right? So when a mirror is placed in front of a symmetrical figure, you will get the identical image. So image of the given figure is exactly as that of the given figure, right? Therefore, so when a mirror is placed at MN, right, in front of the given figure, right, so you will get exactly same image of the given figure, right? So here the rightmost figure becomes leftmost figure in the image part, right? So rightmost figure becomes leftmost image. Therefore, this arc, since it is a non-symmetrical figure, so image of the arc will be like this, right? Next comes M. M is a symmetrical figure. Therefore, its image is exactly same as the original figure. Next comes exclamatory mark. So image of exclamatory mark is exactly same as the original one, since it is a symmetrical figure. right? Next comes the number 6. 6 is not a symmetrical number, so its image becomes like this. And 3 is not a symmetrical number, its image looks like this. Yes? J is also not a symmetrical letter, right? Therefore, its image looks like this, J. Next comes I, a symmetrical letter, so its image looks like this. Again, H, at last we have H, a symmetrical letter, its image will be like this. So look at the options, which is exactly the mirror image of the given figure. So arc, next comes M. Yes, so you can avoid option A and D, where M is not exactly same as the original one. So arc, M. Yes, look at arc in option B, which is exactly, yes, mirror image of the given figure. So you can choose option B. So arc, M, then exclamatory mark, image of 6, 3, J, I, and H. So all are same. Therefore, yes, option B is exactly the mirror image of the given figure. Question 39. Which of the following letter clusters will replace the question mark in the given series? So in the given series, we have first two letters K and I, right? And in the next cluster, we have two letters E and K, right? So we'll consider all first letters in each cluster, right? So I'll write down all the letters now in each cluster, V, O, S, Q, and QS. We need to find the last cluster, right? So we'll consider all first letters, K and E. So according to the positional value of K, it is 11 and E is 5, right? I can write K minus 6 as E, right? So we'll consider next letter, which is Z, right? Since E is 5, right? So I can write E minus 5 as Z, right? E minus 5 as Z. Next comes V. V is 22. Since Z is 26, I can write Z minus 4 as V. And V minus 3 as S, right? So V is 22, S is 19. Next Q is 17. So I can write S minus 2 as Q. To get the next cluster, subtract 1 from Q, right? So these numbers are, so subtracted numbers are in decreasing order from 6 to 1, right? Therefore, so subtract 1 from Q. So Q is 17, minus 1 is 16. Therefore, first letter of the last cluster is P. Let us consider all second letters, right? So here in first cluster, we have I as second letter. I is 9. In the next cluster, we have K, right? So I can write I plus 2 as K. So in the third cluster, we have M as the second letter. So I can write K plus 2 as M. So next cluster, so we have O as the second letter. So O is 15, M is 13. So add 2. So O plus 2 is Q in the next cluster, right? So Q plus 2 is S. Therefore, in the last cluster, so second letter will be S plus 2. S is 19 plus 2 is 21, which is U. Therefore, so we have U as the second letter in the last cluster. So PU will be the last cluster. PU. So option A is the right answer. Question number 40. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as the numbers of the given sets. Here is a note that any operation should be performed on the whole numbers. It may be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So these operations should be performed on the whole numbers. For example, 45, right? So operation like 45 plus. So addition should be performed on the whole number 45 itself. Should not break down 45 into the constant digits as 4 and 5 and then performing the mathematical operations is not allowed, right? Keeping this in our mind, we'll go for first set of numbers 21, 63, 189, right? So first, second and third numbers, right? So first number is 21, second number is 63, so which is 21 into 3, whereas third number is 189, so which can be written as 21 into 3 square, right? 21 into 9 is 189. Therefore, 9 is nothing but 21 into 3 square, right? Therefore, second number is nothing but first number into 3, right? And third number is nothing but first number into 3 square, right? Similarly, second set of numbers, 19, right, is the first number, and 57 is the second number, which is first number 19 into 3, and 171 is the last number, which is first number 19 into 9, sorry, 9, which is nothing but 19 into 3 square. Right? So among four options, which option follows the same logic? We'll consider option A. 34 is the first number, 102 is the second number. So 102 can be written as 34 into 3, right? Whereas 136 is the last number. So here 136 is 34 into which number? 34 into 4. So which is 34 into 2 square. It is not 3 square. Therefore, option A doesn't follow the logic of the given two sets. Right? Option B we'll consider. 23 is the first number. 69 is the second number. 69 is 23 into 3. Right? Whereas third number is 207. 207 is first number 23 into 9. Right? 23 into 3 square. Therefore, second option follows the same logic of the given two sets. Hence, option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. Examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 41. As in the previous question number 40, here also. So we have to choose the option which follows the same logic of the given two sets, right? So the important note is operation, any mathematical operation should be performed on the whole numbers, right? We'll consider the first set of numbers. So in which first number is 663, second number is 590, and the third number is 517, right? So here second number is nothing but sum of first and third number divided by 2. So I can consider first number as 663, third number 517 divided by 2 will give you 590. You can verify it. So 7 plus 3, 10, then 8, then 11 by 2. So 5 into 3, sorry, 2 into 5, 10 to into 9. Yes, you'll get 590. Therefore, simple logic is second number is equal to first number plus third number divided by 2. Divided by 2. Very simple logic, right? So similarly, the second set of numbers, right? You have to choose one option, right? In which the logic is same. So we'll consider option A, in which 381 is first number, second number is 299, and third number is 213. So first number plus third number. So 381 plus 213 divided by 2 should be equal to second number. We'll check. So you'll get 1 plus 3, 4, 8 plus 1, 9, 3 plus 2, 5 by 2 is equal to 2 into 2, 2 into 9, 2 into 7. So 297 as the right answer. So but according to the option, 299 is the second number. So option A doesn't follow the logic of given numbers, right? Given set of numbers. Option B. So in which 263 is first number and last number is 117. Second number is 260. So according to the logic, first number 263 plus last number 117 by 2 should be equal to second number. So we'll add these two numbers. So 10, then 8 and 3, 380 by 2. Am I right? Yes. 10, then 6 plus 1, 7, 8. Yes. So 380 by 2 is 190. So which is not equal to 260. Hence option B doesn't follow the logic of given two sets. We'll consider option C. So 524, right? So option C, 524 is first number. Second number is 451. 378 is the last number. According to the logic, 451 should be equal to 524 plus 378 by 2, right? So here 8 plus 4, 12, then 10, yes, 902 by 2. So which is equal to 2 into 4, 2 into 5, 2 into 1. Yes. Therefore, option C follows the logic of given two sets in which second number is equal to sum of first and third number divided by 2. Right? So option C is the right answer. Question 42. Select the correct mirror image of the given figure when the mirror is placed at MN as shown below. Right? So this is the given figure which contains few letters and numbers. Right? Even few symbols. Right? So when a mirror is placed at MN, right? So rightmost letter or rightmost figure of the given object or given figure appears as leftmost figure of the image. Right? So here first point is rightmost figure will be appeared as leftmost figure in the image. Right? Therefore, in the image part, so B appears first. So image of B will be like this, since B is a non-symmetrical one, right? So you have already studied about symmetrical and non-symmetrical figures, right? Symmetrical figures are the figures when an imaginary line passes through the figure, it divides the figure into two equal parts. It may be a shape or a number or any letter, right? So for example, M, H, I, then O, these are symmetrical figures. Even a square, right? So a rectangle, a circle, these are symmetrical figures, right? Image of a symmetrical figure will be same as the original figure, right? Therefore, so here B is a non-symmetrical figure. Non-symmetrical ones are, so non-symmetrical figures are the figures like B, right? When an imaginary line passes through the midpoint of B, it doesn't vertically, I'm talking about vertically. So, right? So when a vertical line passes through B, it doesn't divide B into two equal parts. Therefore, so its image will not be same as the original one, right? So image of B will be like this. Next we have arc. So image of arc will be like this. Next we have 3, again a non-symmetrical number, right? Its image looks like this. We have a dollar symbol, a non-symmetrical symbol. Its image looks like this. Next we have 5. So its image looks like this. Next we have 7, again a non-symmetrical number. Its image looks like this. So next we have F, a non-symmetrical letter, right? So its image will be like this. Next we have I, a symmetrical letter. So its image will be exactly same as original one. Next we have V, a symmetrical letter. Its image will be exactly same as original one. Therefore, image of the given figure is, so among 4 options, so look at option A, right? So in which image of B, arc 3 and dollar symbol 7, right? F, I and V. So option A is exactly the mirror image of the given figure. Question 43. P, Q, R, S, T, U and V are 7 friends having different heights, right? So here we have to arrange these persons from shorter to taller, right? So here shortest person to tallest one, right? So it is given that R is taller than 4 persons. R is taller than 4 persons means, so shortest person. So next one, second shortest, third shortest, fourth one, and fifth person is R. It is given that there are 7 friends. 7 friends. So R is taller than 4 persons, right? So R is the 5th person, right? R is 5th one. Then Q is taller than R, but shorter than P, right? So there are 2 more persons, 6th and 7th one, 6th and 7th one, right? Q is taller than R. Yes, but shorter than P means P becomes 7th person, right? Next, T is taller than U, but shorter than S. Before taking this, U is not the shortest. U is not the shortest, right? Therefore, we have to take the person T here as third person. T is taller than U. U becomes a second person, but shorter than S. So S becomes fourth person, and the condition U is not the shortest will get satisfied, right? So first person has to be, right? There are 7 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V. V is the shortest among all, right? Therefore, the question is how many people are shorter than T? So than T, T is third person. So 2 people are shorter than T, right? V and U. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question number 44. Which of the following numbers will replace the question mark in the given series? So in the given series, we have first number as 132, second number is 156. Right? So when a number is added to 132, you will get 156, right? So that number is 24, right? 132 plus 24 will give you 156. So third number is 182, right? So 156 plus 26 is equal to 182, right? To get the next number, we have to add which number? Here 24, 26, difference is 2, right? So the number which is 2 more than 26 is 28. 182 plus 28 will give you the next number, so which is 210. To verify this, so add the number which is 2 more than 28, which is 30. So 210 plus 30 is equal to 240. So the answer is verified, right? Therefore, fourth number is 210, option B. Question number 45. Select the set in which the numbers are not related in the same way as are the numbers of the given set. So here, among 4 options, 3 options follow the logic of the given set. One option doesn't follow the logic of the given set, right? Before going to the options, we'll find the logic of the given set of numbers, right? So in which first number is 12. Second number is 21, right? Second number is 21, whereas third number is 84. Third number is 84, right? Here the logic is, so divide the second number by 3, right? So second number by 3 will give you 21 by 3, which is 7, right? Then multiply the first number by 7, right? 12 into 7 is 84, which is third number, right? Here the logic is first number into second number divided by 3. Second number divided by 3 is equal to third number. Very simple, right? Among 4 options, which option doesn't follow the logic of the given set, right? So we'll consider option A. Option A. So in which first number is 14, second number is 21, third number is 98. Third number is 98, right? So this number 98 should be equal to first number into second number, which is 21 divided by 3, right? So 14 into 21 by 3 is 7, right? Which is 98. Therefore, option A follows the logic of the given set. It follows. Option B, so in which 14 is first number, second number is 18, third number is 84. So 84 is equal to 14 into second number divided by 3, 18 by 3. Therefore, 14 into 6, which is 84. So it follows the logic of the given set, right? So we'll consider option C. Option C. So in which first number is 16, second number is 15, third number is 80. So which is equal to first number 16 into second number 15 divided by 3. So which is 16 into 5, right? Which follows the logic of the given set. Therefore, so the remaining option is option D. So which doesn't belong to the group or which doesn't follow the logic of the set. To verify this, we'll consider the numbers. So 24, 18 and 96, right? So 96 is equal to, so according to the logic, it should be equal to 24 into 18 by 3, right? So 24 into 18 by 3 is 6. So 24 into 6 will give you 144, right? Which is not equal to the third number. Therefore, option D doesn't follow the logic of the given set. So option D is the right answer. Question 46. Three of the following four letter clusters are alike in a certain way and one is different. Pick the odd one out. Here, first cluster is CDXW. CDXW, right? Here, C is third letter, right? According to its positional value, it's third one. D is fourth one, where X is opposite letter of C, right? Therefore, so if you consider CD as 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So first letter is opposite letter of third letter and second letter is opposite letter of fourth letter W, right? Right? So we'll consider the second cluster be JQKP. KP, right? If you consider JQKP as 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So J is opposite to Q. So first letter is opposite of second letter, right? Not like the first letter cluster. So in first letter cluster, first letter was opposite of third one and second was opposite of fourth one. In the second cluster, first letter is opposite to second letter and third letter K is opposite to fourth letter. So third and fourth letters are opposite to each other, right? So if you consider option C, FUGT, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So first letter F is opposite to second letter U, right? And third letter G is opposite to fourth letter T, right? So option C follows the same logic of option B. So lastly, we'll consider HSIR, right? First letter H is opposite to S, right? H is opposite to S. Third letter I is opposite to R. I and R are opposite letter, right? So option B, C and D follow the same logic, right? Therefore, odd one is option A, right? Option A. Question 47. Select the option that is related to the fifth term in the same way as the second term is related to the first term and the fourth term is related to the third term, right? So we'll consider first two terms, right? So here LAMP, lamp is coded as BNMQ, BNMQ, right? So here L is 12, L is coded as M, right? So L is coded as M, L plus 1 is M, right? So first letter of the given word is coded as third letter of the code, right? And second letter of the given word A is coded as B, right? A plus 1, its next letter, right? And third letter of the given word is coded as N, right? Which is second letter of the code, right? M plus 1 is N. And last letter P is coded as Q and P plus 1 is Q, right? So option B, not option B, here the second term, right? So this is first term, second term. So moon, right? So code for moon is PPNO here. So first letter is coded as N, where M plus 1 is N, and second letter is coded as O plus 1, which is P, right? And third letter is coded as P, which is second letter in the code, and last letter is N plus 1 is O, which is last letter of the code, right? Similarly, Mars, MARS. Apply the same rule, right? So first letter plus 1 becomes third letter of the code. M plus 1 is N, and second letter plus 1, A plus 1 is B, which is first letter of the code, and third letter plus 1, R plus 1 is S, right, which becomes second letter of the code, and last letter plus 1, S plus 1 is T, which is last letter of the code. Therefore, code for mass is BSNT, right, BSNT. So look at the options. Option C is the right answer. Question 48. Which of the following interchange of signs would make the given equation correct? So to make the given equation correct or to balance the equation, so which two signs should be interchanged? According to option A, interchange subtraction and addition signs. So the given equation becomes 52 minus 36 divided by 9 into 3 minus 1 becomes plus 1 should be equal to 210. Right? So let us check. So to solve this, let us follow BODMAS rule, according to which if there is any bracket, that part should be solved first. Right? There is no bracket to solve. Next comes off part. If any square root part or cube root part or square part or cube part, right? Or percentage part, such parts should be solved first, right? Next comes division, right? We have a division part here. 52 minus 36 by 9 is 4 into 3 plus 1 should be equal to 210. Right? Next comes multiplication. 52 minus 4 into 3 is 12 plus 1 is equal to 210. So next comes addition. So 52 plus 1 is 53 minus 12. It is not equal to 210. Instead it is 41, right? Therefore, so by interchanging minus and plus signs, the equation will not get balanced, right? Or the equation will not become correct one, right? So we'll go for option B by interchanging into and plus, right? Given equation becomes 52 plus 36 becomes into 36, right? Divided by 9 into 3 becomes plus 3 minus 1, right? It should be equal to 210. Again by BODMAS rule, go for division. So 52 into 36 by 9 is 4 plus 3 minus 1 should be equal to 210. Next comes multiplication. 52 into 4 is 208. Am I right? Yes, 208 plus 3 minus 1 is equal to 210, which is correct. 208 plus 3 is 211 minus 1 is 210. Therefore, by interchanging into and plus or multiplication and addition signs, the given equation becomes correct, right? Option B is the right answer. Question 49. Town B is to the north of town A, town C is to the east of town B, town D is to the north of town C, and town E is to the west of town D. What is the position of town E with respect to town A? All positions are arranged in grid pattern. So we'll consider the directions first. North, south, east and west. North, south, east and west. It is given that town B is to the north of town A. So if you consider town A here, so town B is to the north, right? Right? Next, town C is to the east of town B. So to the east of town B is town C. We'll consider town C here. And town D is to the north of town C. So we'll consider town D to the north of town C. And town E is to the west of town D. So town E is to the west of town D. West is its direction. What is the position of town E? Town E is here with respect to town A. Town A is here, right? So all the positions are arranged in grid pattern means the distance between two cities or two towns should be same. Distances are same. Therefore, so the position of town E with respect to town A is to the north. Town E is to the north of town A, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question number 50. Select the option that is related to the third term in the same way as the second term is related to the first term and the sixth term is related to the fifth term, right? We'll consider first two terms and how they are related. So 12 is related to 181, right? So we'll consider 12 plus 1 whole square, which is 13 square. So 13 square is nothing but 169. So add first number 12 itself to 169, you will get 181. Therefore, the logic is, so first number plus 1, the whole square plus first number plus the same number gives you second number, right? Very simple logic, right? So here among four options, right? So which option is related to the third term, right? So even the last two terms, so 14 and 239, right? So which are related in the same manner. So in which 14 plus 1 square is 15 square, which is 225. And when number 14 is added to 225, you will get 239, which follows the same logic. Therefore, to get the fourth term, right, 17 is related to fourth term. Which number? So to get that, 17 plus 1 square, which is 18 square. So what is the value of 18 square? 17 square is 289, 18 square is 326. So 326 plus the number 17 itself. So 336, 340. So 17, sorry, 324, right? Not 26, right? So 24, 34, 41. Am I right? 341 is the fourth term. Therefore, 17 is related to 341. Right? So option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app to practice such questions. The link is given in the description box.